Alright everybody, this is Dre41 and my boy KillerFrost
Hi everybody, how you doing?
for another rant and review.
Wow.
I get Dre, I figured maybe we could do a match and we can wrestle, do a little talking for the video. Basically the state of WWE2k games. I mean, it seems a lot like what they want to do is make this game look good, but not so much play good. They focus more on paint tool, focus more on what the characters look like, and like right now, I'm looking at Dre's character and I can't even see the face paint. He looks like the Geico caveman with sunglasses and horns. I mean, they talk about all this stuff they could do with the game, but yet when he creates this guy, I can't see it. That's an issue. I mean, I don't know. It's like you got to download everybody in order to see everybody.
Well,
But you know,
that's how it works.
this, yeah. But you know,
Really?
I mean, well, last year, not last year, on the 360 versions, like we had that issue occasionally. But like, you know, they figured it out. They fixed it, and it just seems they try to add so much into this game on how it moves and this and that. And if anybody that plays this game play Destiny would know every time they patch something or do something. I mean, look at this lag. This is like, what the hell?
Yeah,
They know it's not good. Yeah, when you update stuff or patch stuff, coding just adds more problems. All they got to do is make this game like every 3-4 years and just keep putting content out. Microtransactions. That's the big thing nowadays. I mean, you know, new guy comes in or Seth Rollins joins the Wyatt family or whatever it is, then what he would do is just make him in the gear he's wearing and charge people for it. This way, A, it would be cheaper, people could choose what they want, and they could stop messing with the game. I mean, look at that, come on. Really? He falls over? And the whole trying to make it realistic, like, come on. When you play people online, even you know, people online, all they do, see, I can't even get in a ring.
I couldn't even do a baseball.
People online, right? People online, all they do is they play it like it's Street Fighter. And I know I bitch and complain a lot about different stuff, but come on. This is a game that like people love. The reason why it was so big and it was the #1 fighting game like every year, 10 years ago or whatever, was because they gave you a game that was constantly fun to play. Wow, like, how do I even kick out? Oh, I kicked out. Oh my god, first kick out in 4 months. I haven't played it in 4 months.
Wow.
The 360 version, they perfected. All the issues, anybody that's ever played it, they fixed it. Any of the issues, they're all fixed. Like, seriously. Except for now, when you download content, and if you play offline, it becomes corrupt. So, and even there, right there, on 360 version, you pull the trigger to reverse before he lands, not before he jumps. It's like, I want to play a video game, not watch a show. If I watch a show, I got the WWE Network for only $9.99. And then creators like Dre, all that hard work, I saw it on the screen, but it's like, I can't see it in the ring. So, like, it's not even a complete game. I can't even enjoy it. I'm getting my ass beat by the Geico caveman. Like, what the fuck?
Looks good on my end, so I'm okay with it.
But yeah, but it's not for me. I mean, and like, you guys were tweeting all about that whole, you know, creators should get more stuff. They need to like focus more on how the game looks. Look, see, I didn't even know I did that. And focus more on like how it looks, yeah, but the play. Take the play control, take the engine from 360. Everything was perfected, all this and that, and just clean up the servers like they do now. Stop updating everything.
Uh-oh.
Look at this lag, dude. Oh no, do action performance of uh-oh, tension. Uh-oh. See what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh. It's ridiculous. Like, Poor network, my ass. It's their servers. Why isn't this game? Fans should ask, why isn't this game have dedicated server? I mean, come on. I mean, I know when you play 2K basketball, that the ball floats through the air like Mary Poppins, really slow.
Lord
I
have
mean, me and you've
mercy.
tried playing basketball. I don't even have a chance to play. But like, do you truly? I mean, I know you enjoy making these characters and stuff and all different wrestlers, but do you actually enjoy the game, or do you just enjoy the whole creation part?
I do it for the creation.
So you don't even do it to play the game.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I definitely do it for that. But it's that creative aspect that you gotta finish first before really getting into it. Especially when you're a creator for content of the game. Come on. There we go.
Oh, so slow. This is worse than the Madden we play. Like, I don't get it. It's me and you. Why is there so much lag?
Yeah, it happens. But you were saying?
I mean, is it Michael Cole? But anyway, to create wrestlers, wouldn't it be nice if like you could make a bunch of wrestlers and have a whole stock? And I know you had 1 million downloads one year. Wouldn't it be nice to like maybe work together with other people, help each other out, and be like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna make ECW. You make these guys. He's gonna make WCW, and everybody helps everybody, and then everybody gets an amazing game, rather than like every year restarting it. Don't you feel kind of every year when you find out it's the same game?
I mean, if it's the same structure and everything is, computed the same, then yeah, I mean, it should transfer over with your wrestlers instead of having to make them over and over.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, wouldn't it be easier if they just made one game and like Gears of War, Call of Duty now, make one game and then just, you know, make that one game and then you keep creating, give you like 500 slots for creative characters, clean the servers like they've been doing. Wouldn't that be easier? Well, I'll let you out. I don't want to beat you.
Yeah,
The
I did
architect
the same thing.
is showing you. Yeah, because see, it's like you can't even kick out. So how do you enjoy this game? Dre41, KillerFrost, also known as JD Frost, KillerFrost in many different spellings.
Oh,
Because this game, I got suspended from Xbox Live 1 million times from this game. All the shit talking. But it was fun. And Death by Ego, we would play this game, and people who would cheat, we would have a chance against because the lag was never this bad all the time. And we did it with your creations. The Wolf Pack, I was Kevin Nash, you were Conan, Ego was Scott Hall. And we used to embarrass clans. We used to just like, they'd try to glitch us, and we would have our matches. And we would beat their ass, and they would quit, or... It was crazy.
yeah, it was
I
fun
mean, do
times.
you miss those days? Do you miss those days?
Those days was fun. They were.
Now, do you appreciate the fact in this game, like, oh, Seth Rollins is at one knee because he didn't take his vitamins,
With
or
such lag.
he's getting up on the ropes. He's getting up on the ropes so slow. Do you really appreciate that? I mean,
It
look at
brings
that. That's
realism.
bad.
It brings realism to it.
But doesn't it take away from the game, though?
No, it brings realism to it.
Yeah, but the mechanics, it like, that's probably why it lags. Because it can't even keep up because it's so slow. If you reverse this, I swear to God. Oh, look at that. Oh. He's the man. He's the man. Yeah.
Right.
Get up. Get up. I'm going to kick you in the dick. Anyway, personally, I think what they need to do is they need to... Really? Wow. Finisher?
You don't
Anybody?
have one.
Am I supposed to, like... I just did a fuck... Wait, so you could do wake-up counts even if you don't have a finisher?
Yes.
What is that shit? See, I think, like... Remember back when they had, like, the left trigger and the right... Well, I reversed that shit. Remember when they had the left trigger and the right trigger? One was for grapples, one was
Yeah,
for strikes.
attacks, yeah.
And that would actually make people online basically have to learn how to play, learn how to counter, and then they have to change the way they play. So they couldn't spam kicks and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I remember back in the day when Kurt Angle was in TNA, and he goes, oh my god, that's the most realistic version of me ever. And we're like, no, it wasn't. 2007 was. Like, really?
That's crazy.
It's like, I want to get out of the ring, but I don't know how.
Oh no.
Oh, Dre ate pavement. I see. This is in Destiny where I would just sit down and laugh at you. Like, what is he doing? He's standing there. So you enjoy the creative aspects, but have you been fully? Now, be honest. Other than creating, and don't say this because people may listen, and I say may because we need more people. Um, do you seriously, fully enjoy this game like you used to back in the THQ days?
Well, it's difficult because it doesn't have as many game modes as the previous year. I mean, 2K14, I'm sorry, 2K15 was the last one where on last gen where it had all the modes. So until they bring back everything they had on last gen, it's very difficult to enjoy it the same way because it doesn't have the same things. And that's from every aspect, from gameplay to creative wise. It's a lot of things that they don't have in this that they had in the other ones, and a lot of things that they changed in this one that they shouldn't have. And yes, you do have a finisher,
Now,
but I will reverse it.
oh, you bitch.
And I told you
You
beforehand.
bitch.
And I told you beforehand. At least I told you. You can't be mad.
What the fuck? Really?
I'm not gonna
No.
pin you.
And see, that's the whole thing too. I think mashing the buttons to get out of the pin, like they used to have it in '09 and stuff, where like you would have to you had durability, and durability was an ability that you would use to heal yourself. And people who have played this game for a long time that truly appreciate it would know you'd have to manage it, like do that move and then heal yourself a little, heal myself, and then do another move, and then but if you had one finisher, your whole body was red, and that was that kind of thing where people can interrupt that and beat you off a finisher, like have a hidden finisher and you don't know about it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And it's just, I just feel like they add too much to the creation, but there's no substance in the game. Like, it looks real, yay. And, oh, you, see, like, didn't give me a chance to reverse it.
I know.
It's like fucking hell, man.
I know.
I mean, and it's just like, what is all this shit too? Isn't it annoying though how like you got to make their guys stats and you got to do this and this, when it was just like you had your basic stuff, your stuff for the legs, your stuff for the arms, your head. I mean, do you feel it's too complicated? Like it's kind of just taking away from the fun of the game because you're spending more time creating a guy and not really enjoying it
Well,
fully?
once again, it all harps back on the fact that it's the game modes. So as long as the game modes aren't there, it's difficult to enjoy it. Oh my goodness. And that's probably the lawnmower in the background that you hear. Because my neighbors are mowing the lawn. As wonderful as that is. And I'm getting my boot smoke while this happens. That's fine.
Smoke them boots, smoke them boots. But see, this game's kind of gotten to that point where we're basically just playing it
What a
and
stall.
letting each other go because, well, no, I was thinking, I haven't played this game in months.
Yeah.
And I literally had to
still
blow on my
stalled, don't worry
Xbox. My stall. Like it matters with lag. What the fuck?
Okay.
Okay, that was ugly. That was ugly.
Come on.
Get out of my way, ref. What the hell?
Alright, but you were saying, though. Come on.
Like, just the different features, like grab the ref, terrible. Grab the ref, hold the ref as a shield, push the ref, throw the ref. Even being a ref in this, it's kind of hard when you're playing online.
Oh, you
Oh,
kicked
no
out.
way. Oh my god! But I mean, all in all, do you miss the 360 version?
Like I said,
Like play-wise, compared to this?
I said already
Play-wise.
that with play-wise, no. I like the more realistic aspect to it.
No, I'm talking about like when you control and you grab somebody and how it reacts faster than having to go through all their extra stuff.
No, I still enjoy.
Don't you feel it's kind of...
I still enjoy the simulation style.
Really?
Yes.
Huh. I like a match not to last like 8 hours, but also like where I could kick out.
No, don't worry about it.
You know what I mean? Because it's hard to do it.
I know.
It's hard to. Now, what would happen like once they start creating, they put more people in, all the people you created, and they start putting them in when they start signing them and stuff? Then what?
It's just different people I have to make. It's always being ahead
and
of
the
the
golden
curve.
question. Yeah, well, but the golden question is the big question. How long you plan on doing this for?
I can't answer that.
I mean, you've been doing this shit forever, yo.
For the better part of 8
And
years.
anybody could just Google. Everybody could Google your
I thought I
gamer
hit
tag, and they would see Dre41 is. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. It doesn't react right.
Yeah, it's a little bit.
Now he looks like fucking Macho Man. Macho Man with horns. Oh no, you gonna pull it off? Macho Man's
Oh,
alive.
you reversed.
Have a beer belly. Yeah, but see, you don't even know. That's the thing that sucks, and you just tend to give up. But you've been doing this for so long, and you remember when I first met you, like you were making law resistance, you were making all these different guys, and people were accusing you of cheating and hacking, and and you actually figured out, which is funny because you know how when we play Madden and we talk, like they say, like you hold the button down and you push forward and it throws the ball faster, harder, but more direct, or if you hold back and just tap it, it lobs it.
Mm-hmm.
They just started figuring that out a couple years ago, and me and you've been doing that forever since we played it. You figured out how to play this game and how to create wrestlers nearly a decade before they even, like, oh my god, wow, they're making guys better than us. Like, and then they don't give you the props. They kind of do sometimes, but they don't give you the props by saying, hey, you know, Dre41 does this, or you know, Dre41 does that, or what can we do to make it better, and ask you. And I mean, you did say like they asked you, didn't they ask you if they could like use some of your stuff or if they could do something, and then you had to tell them that their update deleted it?
No. It was a situation where I don't know what happened. I got an update, and then I lost everything, and they was telling me like, oh well, you know, did you try to do this, or they'll look into it, but nothing came from it. I mean, it is what it is. I didn't expect anything to happen because it was happening to everybody else, so it was just a loss. Had to take it as that.
And then that was it. They never contacted you after that. Do they ever tweet you and put your name in there, like
No,
you
dude,
know,
nothing.
this and this, or
Nothing.
advertise you?
Nothing.
So you just self promoting.
That's how it's been for years. I mean, I don't expect it to be any other way.
I do have to admit though, like I do see when I read your Twitter that there's a lot of people that used to hate on you that are liking your stuff now, and they're like, oh yeah, because they're starting to do it too. Now, do you think they're doing it the way you do it? Because you're like all right. Let's put it this way. Everybody online, a lot of people that I see, because you know when they use renders or when they use Photoshop, sometimes it doesn't download right, or sometimes you have to do it 2-3 times. They're like the Jordans of now. They're like making Jordans, and you're like an old school cobbler. You do it the old way, and you draw it all out and you create it, and it still looks sharper than what a fucking PC can do. How does that make you feel? Is it helpful, or does it piss you off?
I mean, it's everybody utilizing the tools that they have. It's just looking at the competition, because everybody else is competition, and just doing better.
How?
What?
How are they competition if they're cheating? It's like they're using steroids.
It's not cheating if you.
They're not
have
putting the
skill.
work in. They're not putting the work in.
Yeah, but to build that name, that takes a long time. If I could only.
Yeah, but if you could pump out a lot of guys, it doesn't take that long. See, I don't like this shit. What's he doing? Did he lose his contact? And what's he punching at? What the? Get up, bitch!
He was slow on the draw.
He missed me! Ha ha ha!
Boo!
I don't even know what the hell that was. I don't know what that was.
That was nonsense.
I'm about to drop you on your head.
Are you though?
Or do you reverse it? Bam! Yeah! Oh, whatever happens to
my head
having
is
all those
white or
taunts
gray.
and shit. Get up. And see, now,
You don't
I
have
don't
a
know. Like,
finisher.
I think if no, I just wanted to like have you reverse it. Oh, look at that! I made him reverse me. Oh, he punched me in the head. I honestly think though, if they would just go back to the way it was, if they went back to the way it was, control-wise, where it's less technical, less building your character's body up, spend more time on a story rather than leveling up and doing different things and getting points based off of stuff. I think the creations. I mean, because come on, this game's been out. 2K's had it for what? This is the 3rd year.
Yep.
As much as everybody likes Seth Rollins, really on the cover, you have Ultimate Warrior, then you have Sting, then you have Lesnar, and Goldberg's in it, and it's like, shouldn't like a legend be on it?
No.
And if so, who do you think should be in it?
Too sweet.
Who do you think should be in it? If
What?
a legend, if
A
they were to
legend.
do a legend this year,
Kurt, just Kurt.
or a legend,
That's simple.
do you really think Kurt?
Why not? I mean, that's
It's been forever, right?
yeah, pretty much.
And now he'll
Really?
be like
No,
the
I
Goldberg DLC.
Now I
Pre-order
can't
for
jump.
him.
Okay, whatever.
Did they say the pre-order bonus what it is?
Kurt Angle, the 2 different versions, American Hero and Wrestling Machine.
Wow. So I was right. See, I haven't even followed it. Remember how I used to always tell you? I used to always say, like, it's the same game, it's going to have issues, and never fix it. 2K, THQ started fixing it, or whoever. They started fixing the game. Havoc Engine, whatever. They started fixing it, but then... What? And then the 360 version's almost perfected, and then now they're not making it anymore. That's just terrible. And I've noticed a lot of your calls are on there. I did what you said. I used your name, and I see your same cause. And I went over an old game, and I looked, and it was exactly the same. People are literally copying your stuff from years past. That's just funny.
Yeah, it is what it is, though.
But getting back to that, though, did you ever think about maybe, like, I don't know, doing what people do in Destiny when they take people through raids and stuff, and, like, charge people?
No.
Try to make something out of it? Not charge people, but, like, you know, Microsoft points? No?
Nah, I'm all set.
You don't think if you did that, maybe they'd start listening? Like, if they see you're making money off of their game?
No. They probably
No?
They
You think you'd get in trouble?
It would be, I mean,
Because Bungie doesn't say anything. Bungie's the worst when it comes to that. They, like, I knew a girl once who teabagged one of the developers, and she got suspended for a month. So, and they don't do that, and people literally get Microsoft points, and they go on Twitch, and they say, hey, and online, and they say, I'll take you through if you, what do you call it? Yeah, I know, right? Look at that guy, Go Caveman. And they literally take them through flawlessly. You don't feel that would help your cause? That would help? Maybe you guys should do that. You know what I mean? Not for everybody.
Maybe. Oh, come on.
Maybe you guys should do that. Use status. Maybe try to get Dr. Verizon there, and then only like charge people, or you know, give it to certain people. Do you feel that your contribution to this and everybody else's who creates this game wouldn't be where it is without you guys?
Absolutely.
Okay. Are you guys, and what are you guys planning on doing about it?
Letting them know that we need our recognition. That's simple. Oh,
And what do you want from your recognition?
just recognition. That's it.
Like what though? Like how?
Acknowledgement.
Okay, I'm 2K rep. Hi, my name is Brian Williams. I'll fuck up this game for the last 20 years. What would you like?
Acknowledgement.
If you don't make cause, it'll ruin it. But how would you like it? Would you like it in dollars and cents?
No.
Or would you like
there's
it in
no-
tweets? Or would
there's
you like
not-
it
It's
in...
just acknowledgement. Website, something. Just the same way they utilize YouTubers, utilize us. That's it.
Like, give me an example. Like, you gotta be more specific.
just
Like,
gave you the example.
no, like when they talk about it, say people like Dre41 and like use your stuff at E3,
No.
that type of thing. Like,
Oh, okay.
have you created
I've
pre-hand?
I've said this, and I'll say it again if I wasn't clear enough. For them, as a company, to acknowledge the people who create replayability. By what? Creating additional superstars. That. It's that simple. And then they don't do that. They're more interested in these tubers who really don't bring nothing to the table. Oh, look at that great reversal.
What?
Clothesline,
Oh,
appreciate
bullshit.
it. And
Bullshit.
yes. Oh, now that was.
I'm awesome.
Get back in the ring.
I'm trying to. What the fuck was that?
Come on, that was lame. Kick.
So why don't you guys do that? Why don't you guys put it out there and make it known that you're gonna create tons of wrestlers, but you're not gonna upload them, and you're gonna upload them just like they upload all their DLC. Do you ever think maybe that might work?
I don't know. I'll have to wait and see.
He's a failure of body slams, I'll tell you. Can't pull off a fucking body slam, really?
I pulled off a brain buster,
But
let's get that W.
I really think this game could.
Whew.
Oh, I didn't even bother pinning you. Man, you cheap.
I'm getting that
Got
W.
your 5-star. Look at that.
I had to.
Yeah, you want that W. Look at that Macho Man looking. Anyway, back and forth. Where's the total score? What does it say? Who did good? Oh, I can see what I got. I got 267,911.
Nah.
Can you see the same thing I'm looking at?
I got 13.